it's good business to lower your emissions and to think green. And I think that we're going to have to include businesses and industry and reaching out to them.
The city is committed to supporting businesses that are taking steps to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And state activists say going green is now more attractive for businesses than ever before.
This is now common sense business for people that realize when they build a new building, when they modernize their manufacturing facilities, that if they do it in a green way, there's a break even in 3 years, in 5 years, in 8 years, in 10 years. And every year after that, subsequent to that, they're making money.
Some Iowa City businesses have already come to that conclusion.
I think we all have to be a little more sensitive with how we use energy.
MC Ginsburg put 14 solar panels up this summer. This, along with switching to all LED lights, had a major impact.
We've reduced the carbon footprint by about 5,200 pounds of carbon in the atmosphere, and we've saved 60 trees as a result of that.
Outside of being environmentally friendly, Ginsburg calculates that the solar panels cut energy costs by 30% and will have paid themselves off in 7 years. Jump over a block to Iowa Book and you'll find a similar site on the roof.
Well, this is just a touch over 30,000 watts.
Iowa Book added the solar panels just over a year ago. Again, it was a business decision, not just an environmental one.
The tax credits made sense. You can write them off immediately, and it's just converting an old building into one that's viable in today's day and age.
Not that money was the only motivation.
I think it's a fantastic idea to help out the community. It reduces our carbon footprint. It's really kind of a no-brainer.
When Midwest One Bank built its new building in downtown Iowa City, the company also made the decision to cover its rooftop with solar panels. Those create enough power to cover about 10% of the energy used at the building each day. With nearly 23,000 faculty and staff members, the University of Iowa is the largest employer in the city. Add on the more than 33,000 students, and it's clear that the school will have to be a part of this movement.
The university has been a great partner for years.
Not only is the university working to reduce energy use on campus, experts in the field of climate change are also getting involved on a larger scale.
The impetus is great right now. There's a lot of momentum.
Meet Dr. Jerry Schnorr, an accomplished professor of civil and environmental engineering at the university. While attending the UN Climate Change Conference in 2015, Schnorr and his students witnessed the Paris Climate Agreement come together.
Cities and businesses are really where the rubber meets the road, and it's easiest for them to actually do an action.
Professor Schnorr will use one of his classes to challenge students to design and execute an idea that will make Iowa City more sustainable. Taking it one step further, the students also have to be able to measure the results.
So it's a pretty tall challenge. I'll be honest, they don't all make it, because in a 15-week period to be challenged to not only come up with a good idea, but also implementing it and measuring it, that's pretty hard to do, but that's what we're challenging them to do.
The goal is that at least one of these ideas may be adaptable for the city on an even larger scale. Outside of the classroom, the University of Iowa power plant is in on the goal as well.
You can think of it as a bubble over all of Iowa City, our city limits, and of course the university falls within that bubble, and so the university power plant is one of the big issues.
There's always little nooks and crannies in the old power plant.
Built in 1926, this plant has seen a lot of changes over the years.
So the layout of this plant now isn't like you would do a new plant. I mean, it's kind of a lean-to on lean-to. We fit things in place based on the space.
The plant provides steam, water, and electricity to the entire campus, including the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics. Changing out the type of fuel used to run the boilers at the plant has become a top priority.
We're definitely, in the process of reducing greenhouse gases, reducing that coal profile, and we'll continue to do that.
Anderson says having a diverse number of options is key to being sustainable.
Oat hulls is definitely our next highest fuel. Natural gas is up there too. Miscanthus is becoming more prominent as we harvest more and more of it and get that program going.
In 2003, the power plant began a partnership with Quaker Oats to provide oat hulls, more than 30,000 tons per year. This has been a big help in replacing coal, but it's not the final solution.
We were getting close to being able to max out on oat hulls, so the development of the next fuel is really important to us. And
Experimenting with different fuels is a common occurrence at the plant.
so this boiler burns a mix of biomass and coal, energy pellets as well. This is the boiler we had near 90% energy pellets earlier this year. We've also ran it on miscanthus as well as wood chips.
The ultimate goal is to be 40% biorenewable by the year 2020. The plant is about 20% right now. Just like the power plant, Iowa City has a long way to go before reaching its goals. And with a combination of support from industry, business, residents, and the university, the sky is the limit.
Everybody wants a better community. Everybody loves Iowa City, and I think that it's going to be great because I think that a lot of people are going to be willing to do their part.